Technology. It's something that is heavily integrated into the everyday lives of every person on the planet. And because of the impacts that technology has, it becomes a topic often debated. Growing up in a time where digital technology has soared, it led me down many pathways. In college, I stumbled upon a program called Virtual Technology and Design. I had no idea what the program was or how it would change how I viewed technology. With ever-growing digital technology, I wanted to explore how technology is currently and how those tied to a digital design program envision technology and technology of the future. Hi, I'm Kaili Zablosky. Let's dive in and see what we can find, shall we?
Is technology ruining your life? You know, how much choice do you have if you don't use these technologies? Technology is disruptive.
Give me that! Brad, that's the mariachi band button! I hate technology!
Everyone's tied to a phone, which is kind of fascinating, you know? So we're all kind of plugged in all the time. And I don't know if that's a good thing yet. I don't know if it is, actually. But there's a lot of benefits.
I just think that technology has created a distancing that I think it can actually heal itself.
Technologies are to serve us and the environment, not conversely. And in today's world, I feel technology is actually leading many people's lives.
It's a gray area. I feel like for every great thing we get, there's always a few setbacks. For every big technological improvement, you get this almost emotional dependency on technology as well.
I think it's kind of like a power that human beings don't really have control over. So I think that it's almost like a power sword or something that can do all these amazing things and accidentally destroy a world.
You can always use technology for good or for bad, no matter how harmless it may be. And it's always your decision to use that technology in a way that is good and not evil.
Early, it was to be virtual architecture. The term architecture was removed because it became problematic, and then finally arranged the final components of virtual technology and design. Virtual being perception and our meanings and understandings of it. Technology, like I said, is a recipe. It's how we assemble our knowledge. And then design is intent. And when you put all three of those together, you still can be a virtual architect, but the architecture changes. And so VTD is a reflection of society and design and a reflection of future needs for society.
We had to do a lot of explaining, and some people would get it, and some people just think, okay, I think we can see where this is going, but they needed a little bit more time to process. I think once we started working with a lot of different people, they all of a sudden started to realize the potential of what we were working with. Our students were, 4 years out. They come in 4 years, what are they going to be doing when they leave? And so we have to kind of anticipate what their impact on the world is going to be, and then give them the skill sets to address that.
I came to the program because I really wanted to get into 3D animation and 3D art just in general. Start a family at that point. I couldn't afford to take the family to LA and maybe get into some of those animation schools. I kind of needed to stay in Idaho, and I found this program, looked into it a little bit deeper, and it seemed to have a lot of the pieces that I needed. And then When I got into it, I was blown away and surprised that it was quite a bit more than I thought it was.
VTD is really hard to describe because it's not coding, it's not just game design, it's not character animation, CG. It kind of lets you pick your path in all of that. You get all of the resources in VTD to kind of decide where you want to take it.
So you can use it for all sorts of visualization stuff, whether it be like storytelling or visualization done in a way that people understand intuitively and can interact with in a way that isn't obtuse.
I just think of it as like potential. That was one thing that initially drew me to the program, was like, if you can think of it, you can do it. And the professors and instructors are there just to give you the tools you need to do what you want.
We're a design-based program, which means this is not about our own internal concerns and thoughts. It's not entirely, it's about serving others and using our own abilities and our own design sensitivities and our own knowledge and work ethic to serve their needs. That we understand what it means to be authentic and what being our authentic selves mean in a world that is continually going to tell us that we're something other than probably what we are.
I think there's a lot of things that you need to be equipped with when you leave the program. You need to be kind of tough. You need to be able to battle within these industries that use technology, which requires you to be dynamic and have a certain pace associated with you. So we want creativity, we want adaptability, we want innovation. And those are hard to build in people and help people kind of see the importance of that.
I look at this program as a design program that embeds technology into the design process. What technologies are going to help us get there? And so the technology is never the first thing that we put forward. The technology is always, we have to then design how the technology is going to be a part of the solution.
All right, so does anybody have any questions?
Does BTD consider ethics?
BTD heavily considers ethics. It's a large part in what it means to create and design. Yeah.
So we've talked about BTD and the kind of things that it considers. What does all that mean for the future?
I'm glad you asked.
I'm looking for the way that the really smart people are addressing this issue of privacy and security and ethics to help us as a society take advantage of what this offers, but not put us at undue risk.
The accessibility of like coding, and especially like if we can get like coding to be a lot more accessible, the like limitations can go like out the window, because no longer do you have to do all the like minutia and like nitty gritty.
I think our challenge will be allowing humanity to still be human, because I think that we are entering an era where we can no longer have systems be understood through a human mind, and what that relationship of human to transhuman is going to be.
Human beings can prioritize their ideas and really look for the nuance, look for the creativity in ideas, and they might even be able to tie their identity into that idea, into that creative zone in their mind. And that's exciting, because maybe that's the key to pulling out of the depression and anxiety that comes with technology.
To access becoming easier for people to be able to convey their imagination in these amazing worlds that they've created. That sort of inspiration, I think, can heal a lot of people.
We've talked a lot about technology and its impacts on our lives, and VTD's path alongside that. VTD is a program that takes technology, design, and intention to create spaces in entertainment, accessibility, application, and education. It's these things that have changed my outlook for the future, and I don't plan to take that for granted. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, and I hope that you too might consider the intentions of technology.